All right, hello everybody. My name is Dan Byer. I'm the Director of Tax and Accounting here at Brooklyn FI. I just want to take a moment to shoot this video and welcome you all to tax season. We've got some really exciting updates for you, and I want to take the time to share them with you. First things up, I just want to do a quick introduction. Like I said, I'm Dan Byer, Director of Tax and Accounting. I've been with BKFI now for 2 years, and I'm really excited for our third busy season together.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. I'm a tax manager here at BKFI, and I have been here for 2 years, and I'm looking forward to working with you all another tax season.
Hi there, my name is Greg Gillespie, and I'm also a tax manager here at Brooklyn FI. I started this past summer and will be going through my first tax season here. I'm both a CPA and a CFP and looking forward to getting to know all you clients.
Great room, CPAs all across the board, so you guys are in good hands. Also wanted to take the chance to introduce a couple people that aren't on the video. You will be hearing from a variety of people. Ethan is a staff accountant with us. Sarah is also a staff accountant. This is their second tax season with us. And then Kelsey is a senior accountant. This is her third tax season with us. So at any point in the workflows, you could hear from any three of them. So they are great members of our team, and be on the lookout for communications from them coming up. All right, so a couple of items of interest for you all. You're probably wondering, when does tax season begin? So this year we will be sending our checklists out on January 15th. That is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So be on the lookout for those emails. You likely won't have any W-2s or tax documents ready just yet. But if you have, rental properties or small businesses, as we've asked you in the past, there are those organizers that you can fill out. At that point, you can start updating those organizers and have that ready for tax season. Your documents are due February 15th this year. So that was the same deadline that we had last year. And what that means is if you submit your documents by February 15th, we will do our best to e-file those returns for you prior to the April 15th deadline. Now, if you miss the submission date of February 15th, that means you will be extended. And so that'll put you at the end of the pile, and we will prioritize clients that got us their documents in by 2/15. That shouldn't be a reason for concern. All that means is we are requesting additional time from the IRS to make sure that we get your tax filings right. And so the last thing we want to do is rush through your documents and make a mistake that could be avoidable. So just giving us more time. All right, and next thing I want to chat about is a new reporting requirement called beneficial ownership information. This is something that is required by FinCEN, which is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. And essentially what's happening here is anyone with an LLC, anyone with a past due entity or an entity at all, such as a C Corp, S Corp partnership, they are requiring that you submit documents and information about yourself, such as your name, address, and in some cases you would need to submit like a passport or a driver's license, something that's unique to you and has a image verification system with it. So good news is that filing requirement isn't until the end of this year. So if you started your LLC or entity prior to December 31st of 2023, you have until December 31st of 2024 to file it. Now, if you start an entity or LLC after January 1st, 2024, you have 90 days to file that. And even going further, if you start an entity after January 1st, 2025, you now only have 30 days to file a report. So the first initial report isn't due until the end of this year. You've got plenty of time. Reach out to an attorney if you need help. We will not be filing those reports for you. Those are something that's not related to your income tax return. All right, so that's all I got. I'm going to hand it over to Tiffany now. She's got a couple of cool updates for you.
Hi, everyone. So for all New York residents, please be aware that New York resident audits are still on the rise. New York's Department of Finances have dedicated a lot of resources to this, so they've been very aggressive in asking taxpayers to actually prove that they have changed their residency. So if you have moved out of New York within the last 3 years, just be aware you might receive a notice from the Department of Financing asking you to prove your residency. And if you receive this notice, there's no need to panic. Just send it to us, and we will be more than happy to help you work through that and represent you with the Department of Finance if you decide to do so. We've had a lot of experience in representing clients and have been successful and been able to prove that the residency has changed. So if you receive that notice from the Department of Finance, just send it over to your tax manager here. And then next, for California residents, as of January 1st of this year, California has removed the wage cap for the California SDI tax. So historically, there was a wage cap where, for example, only wages up to $150,000 would be subject to this tax. But as of January 1st of this year, that wage limit no longer applies. So this will not impact your 2023 tax return, but it's just something to be aware of that this year you may see a slight change in your withholding. If you're a high wage earner, there might be a 1% increase in your state withholding for California. So if you have any questions about that, like I said, don't hesitate to reach out to us. And once again, this will not impact the 2023 tax year, but just a change to be aware of with your payroll if you're a California resident.
Hi, folks. I wanted to discuss a few things with you here, and one is the deduction for health insurance for self-employed folks who have self-employed income. This year, there is a new form that will be required to be attached to your return, and we may be asking a number of new questions this year, a little bit more in detail than in the past, so just be on the lookout for that. Also, for any CAS business clients that we have, the deadline, again, for getting information in this year is February 15th. And just be on the lookout for a business tax organizer that we'll be sending out here in the near future. And if you have any questions, certainly reach out to us.
All right, thanks everybody. That is the last of our updates. And for all of our clients out there, if anything comes up at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our emails are on the website. Reach out on the workflow. Reach out to your financial planner. Reach out to anybody. And if you need tax assistance, we will be there to help. All right, thanks all. Take care.
Take care.